Okay, so today I'm adding the binding to the quilt, and I've got my piece here. It's a 3-inch binding that's been folded in half and pressed, and I'm going to start some kind of in the middle of the quilt. I'm going to leave a little tail, and then I'm going to start sewing. This is the top of the quilt, and I'm going to sew. This is the open edge right here. The open edge is going to go along the edge of the quilt, and you sew 1/4 of an inch, just leaving a tail for the end when you're joining them. So bring it over to the sewing machine, and I have my walking foot on here. My daughter wanted extra batting, so this is a little thicker, and it just makes it easier to sew. So we'll do 1/4 inch till we get close to the corner. So I've sewn about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and flip it up like this, and kind of fold it to where it's at a point. Then I'm going to bring this and bring it back down like this, and then I'm going to sew it like that, and then it will give us a little mitered corner. It's a similar when you do a square quilt. These have these kind of odd angles because of the edge, but it works just as well to do that. So we're going to go to the next point and do the same thing. Now I found on these points you can kind of just do it. You don't have to get real close because the miter does not get in the way of when you're sewing. So as I get about this close, I'm going to flip it like that and like this, and then we'll just sew right over it. To the point right there, and then I'm just going to turn my quilt so that it's straight again, and we're going to sew to the next point, which is going to be an inverted point. Okay, so we've got right to the point here. Now I'm just going to turn the quilt again so that my next angle is straight, and I'm just going to shimmy the fabric just so it goes straight. There's no real special way to do a fold on the inner points, so I just kind of do it that way. Okay, so we're near the point, so I'll just show you what I do. I just bring it up. Get this over on this side, it'll be easier. So I just bring it up like this and kind of just stick my finger on that point, and then bring it back this direction, and it makes a little miter right there. So we'll just sew right over the top of that. And we'll just turn our quilt again, just so that we're lined up and straight. Okay, so we're in the center of that inner point, so we're just going to just move our fabric over, and it will just automatically just kind of work itself in where it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're near the point again, so I just want to show you one more time. So I'll just pull this up like this so that the fold is right at the point, and then we're going to bring this, oops, okay, so the fold is right at the point, and then we're going to bring this so that it lays flat along the edge again, and that's going to create this little miter right here. Okay, so I'm on this corner right here. This is a much sharper point on this side of the blanket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew down about 1/4 of an inch away from the end, and then I will make my fold at that point. If I do the fold right now, so I do like this, and then I bring it over. The miter is like right where you're supposed to sew, and so it just makes it a little tricky to do. So I just sew to the 1/4 of an inch, and then I can move it around and not have to worry about sewing over the mitered corner. So I'll just do the same process, but it's just kind of pinned down right there already, sewn in place. So we'll just fold it over like this, and then back to this side. You just want to make sure that your fold of the fabric is right at the point, so that so it just lines up well. So then we'll just turn the fabric and then just continue sewing as we did the rest of it.